Hello, everybody. This is Alexandra, and welcome to a twin flame energy reading for the month of March. So, we will look at what's going on in March on your twin flame journey, what kind of blocks you can expect, what's happening between you and your twin flame, what's some advice, what's just going on. So, I hope you relax, grab something to drink, and let's look at these energies together. Allow the perfect message and the perfect guidance to come to you. Okay, so I'm shuffling the cards right now. I'm gonna kind of like split the month like into 4 parts. It's not necessarily 4 weeks, but just 4 parts: the beginning, middle, end of the month. So that's kind of how I'm gonna read. So the first part of the month, let's just see what's coming up. Ooh, the Hanged Man reversed. Ooh, is that a 9 of Swords reversed? Okay, and all of them are reversed, like the 6 of Wands. So I really feel here like in the first part of the month, you're gonna have like just some a resistance to really like looking at the situation as it truly is. Maybe like we're dealing with a bit of like delusion in some ways, because like there's like a fake sense of victory that is coming up. Like it feels like, oh my God, I had this like amazing breakthrough, or it feels like my twin flame came closer, but it's actually not that's gonna happen. Like there is kind of like a victory that is approaching you, but it will not look the way that you expect. And I think like because there are just like a lot of underlying feelings here that just need to like really be addressed. So if you have the expectation, like the first part of March, like your twin flame will kind of come running to you, and there's gonna be, kisses and reunion, and oh my God, we understand each other again. That's not really what's gonna happen. Like you will have like a new opening and a new energy coming through. But I think like you will have to be careful of what kind of your expectations are. I feel like you have like the potential to be disappointed, not necessarily because what's happening is wrong right now in your relationship. Like you're just following what needs to be following, you're moving forward, your healing is moving forward. But I think like there's just kind of this idea like, oh yeah, today is gonna be the day of my union, and it's not gonna be like that. And you're gonna be like disappointed and hurt by this thing if you think about it like this. But this kind of card here indicates like there's just some like energy that you're not really acknowledging between you and your twin flame, like some blocks, right? Like this is an energy like indicates like you have kind of gone to the next level in some ways, but like there's like there's just like something underneath that deeper, like this disappoint. It's like a feeling of disappointment and afraid of abandonment, like afraid of like rejection. There's just like some fears coming up that are not being properly addressed. So I want to like pull some clarification cards specifically for these kind of blocks that seems like are coming up, that you will have to be kind of just aware of to manage in this just in this first part of the month. So big picture thinking, visionary, inspired idea. So I think this is just like an encouragement, like, hey, don't kind of take this personally just because like right now you're not like in your union, or like things didn't necessarily turn out how you would expect. It doesn't mean like it's the end, or like there's something bad happening. Again, like you have to think from like a bigger picture. There's like a bigger lesson that is unfolding, I feel. The next card is activated earth. Power placed is like trust where you're led. Exactly. So you're being led somewhere within yourself, I feel, to do just some deeper inner work. And again, like it's be careful of not falling into patterns of like kind of like chasing your twin flame, because I feel like maybe there's like has been like a you and your twin flame have come closer together, but like it's not in the way that you expect. And this is where you might have like just some resistance, or just some misunderstanding in your mind about how this is supposed to go. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Yeah, so here is not the point of like necessary victory or like, oh my God, yes, I'm in union or something. Like you will be shown like a deeper layer, or like you will be invited, so to say, in this first part of the month to really kind of understand the twin flame dynamic in a way more practical sense. I feel like in a way more applied. Like this is life lessons, Earth School. So this is like how to be with your twin flame on Earth right now. Like no like woo-woo meditation 5D things. Like this is like a place where you can actually learn how to improve your relationship with your twin flame in a very practical way. I am thinking things like partnership or communication or like how to understand each other better based on like, you know, what you both have experienced so far in your lives, like very practical aspects of your relationship. So this is actually a really good thing because these lessons will help you ground your union, right? But I think like there's the danger I see is just like with the misinterpretation of what can happen in this space, like in your journey, right? Like that again, like that energy, yay, I'm gonna find my union now, and like boom, you're gonna be kind of hit with some lessons and you're gonna be maybe angry or mad or resentful about it, instead of just seeing, no, this is actually what I need to learn, this is my next step. Okay, so I have some cards like as a message from your twin flame for this first part of the month. Let's just see what's coming up. Our connection scares me because it is bringing up so much for me. Yeah, so like again, like your twin flame may be feeling the same. Like it's like there's some feeling, the abandonment, like the hurts coming up, but that's not bad. Like you can work together. Why can't we make it work? And do you still think about me? Yeah, so here, like I think like there's a potential threat of like you kind of lashing out at each other because of these misunderstandings that are happening, and this is actually the energy that you can clear. Why can't we make it work? Do you still think about me? Like it's an energy of like you can actually work on resolving these things, of like having better communication about what is happening from a place of compassion. I feel like that's like a really good thing if you would learn. And do you still think about it? Like maintaining the connection even when things don't go the way that you expect. This is a very important card because the whole like purpose of the twin flame journey is unconditional love. And what I see a lot of people do as a mistake in the twin flame journey is that when the twin flame doesn't act in the way that they want, they lash out and they retract and they don't love them anymore, instead of embracing the lesson that comes up. So be very careful about not pulling your love away and not kind of lashing out at your twin flame just because they don't act in the way that you'd want. Okay, so let's just look at the second part of the month here. The Seven of Cups reverse, the Six of Coins, and the Two of Wands. Okay, this is very interesting. So I feel like you're kind of starting to get it a little bit by this time. Like you are gonna start to feel a bit more, how to say, like you're gonna go through a block of self-value, I feel, in this second part of the month, where at first you may feel like you don't have what it takes to move forward, or your twin flame doesn't properly value you, or there's just something going on, but you're able to move through it. And I see like you're gonna be able to be generous and loving both with yourself and with your twin flame, right? And there's gonna be a decision that's gonna come up, like a very practical decision about how you're going to go about your twin flame journey. So this is kind of like the main energy that I see here. It's really about facing a really deep self-value block. It might be like something like deep unworthiness or a fear of abandonment, or feel like kind of like one of those energy that feels you like you may fall like into some sort of despair or like illusion about like what the journey is really about. But I see you kind of kicking in and kind of like being invited to make a new choice. So let's just see. I'm interested here what this new choice will be about. Like it feels like you really have the opportunity to kind of grow, and in a really practical way. Again, like this is like the grounded aspects of your journey. So let's see how that looks like. Karmic relationship, Orion, Angel, and Polaris, soul girl, conflict. Yeah, good. So I think like for those of you that have like a karmic, maybe that's going to be related to it. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, again softening to love. And the courageous peony, it's a card, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So I think like, yeah, there's like a lot of anger and conflict here to be processed, I feel. I mean, this is pretty obvious, the card say. conflict, like, so I really see this energy of conflict coming up twice. So and it's gonna be about expressing yourself and really kind of sharing something that's kind of really bothering you, or like really letting it kind of come up. There's like you're hearing like a karmic thing here between you and your twin flame, and it might seem like the relationship is going way off, but actually like this is an opportunity to actually for you to actually claim your power. So I feel like whatever this karmic influence is for you specifically, it's causing you a lot of heaviness and anger and bad feelings, bad juju in general. But this is all about you standing up for yourself. And I think like that's the choice that you're gonna be invited into, is like, are you gonna stand up for yourself? Are you gonna embrace yourself? Are you gonna stand up for what you believe in? Or are you gonna fall back into like another kind of karmic cycle so you can learn this lesson? Let's see what's the message from your twin flame here. Can we talk about the past? Yeah, so this is enforcing that energy. Are you really ready for us to be together? And I don't feel good enough for you. So yeah, like that's from your twin flame side. Like it seems like there's like a lot of like the past is coming up here, like with the karmic relationship potentially, or just something, either trust issues could mean from you or them or both of you. Feeling like we're not really ready to move forward. Are you like, this is like a lack of trust here that is kind of being shown up in the relationship. And potentially because of the past, your twin flame might not feel good enough to kind of take this relationship to the next level, or you might not feel good enough so to take this relationship to the next level. So this is just something to really consider. It seems like a lot of like past stuff, karma comes to be released. And like the biggest choice here is like, are you really gonna choose the union? Are you really gonna choose love? Are you really gonna choose to move into deeper alignment, right? Yeah, so let's just see the third part of the month. Ooh, what is this? Ace of Wands. Woohoo! Ace of Wands. The King of Cups reversed. And the Emperor. This is very interesting. This is like a lot of kind of masculine energy over here. So let's just look at it. Like with the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there's like an energy of like a new beginning. So it feels like the choice that you're making is gonna propel you forward into like a new beginning that's gonna be positive. It's gonna be full of like passion and energy into like the how to say into like a lot of passion, a lot of kind of love, a new kind of beginning between you and your twin flame, like the new vortex, a new cycle beginning, right? All of this good stuff with this newness. So it feels like you have worked through like whatever was present in the previous part of the month. A thing here is like to be very careful of your emotions and not kind of get high over the new beginning. A thing that people tend to do whenever there's like a new vortex or like a new thing is like they kind of forget about basic stuff, basic rules and stuff of life. So here, be careful to not kind of close off to your energy, to your feelings, especially. Still keep doing your inner work, be present. Just because you're in a new space doesn't mean that everything is going to be erased and everything is going to be perfect and nothing else is going to be healed. You're going to still have stuff to heal, right? But it's going to be better. You have evolved in some way and you should celebrate that, but don't celebrate it by numbing out. So I see like a really a danger here that you might go into kind of numbing out or partying way too hard when it comes to this, and you shouldn't do that. You should like embody really like a for you to kind of have success in this new energy, you should really kind of focus on grounding and discipline and establishing kind of healthy things in your life, like things that will help you grow. And I'm thinking here from more mundane stuff, like, having like a proper sleep schedule and going to the gym and to like really studying something and investing into yourself and in your skills. Like it's a lot of like that discipline energy that really you need to embody here, and you really need to kind of channel. And being disciplined and practical in some ways doesn't conflict with feeling your feelings. So you have to like really, I think, like include like spirituality and inner work in a deeper way into your kind of just day-to-day practices, right? So that's something to look there. So let's just see here what can happen. What's like the advice for this part, for this third part of the month. We the hunters, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Yeah, so this is just a confirmation of like the new energy that is coming in, like a rebirth. Mother healing might be possible here as well. Lost land, soul memories and gift. You've done this before, so I think like by this, like you are able to kind of tap into like your gifts, so to say. Like I think like also with your twin flame, it's more about remembering why kind of you started this journey, why you chose to be on the twin flame journey, why you love your twin flame so much. Like it's just feels like a reconnection to that sweet, joyful feeling of your union. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes steps. So with baby step, it's not huge steps, it's baby steps. So right now, because of this kind of new energy, you don't want to like kind of jump into it and do huge things, but do take action, follow your intuition, step by step, baby step. It doesn't have to be like a dramatic change just yet. Okay, so be like it's overall like a very kind of positive and gentle energy in this part. I feel like you're as long as you kind of keep yourself disciplined, listen to your intuition, not numb out your feelings, and just be, it's like a sweet energy here that you can just enjoy in this part, and it can really help you move forward. Let's see what's the message from your twinkle. After all this healing and surrender, I feel something amazing is coming from us, for us. I want to help you achieve your dreams. Are you worried about something? So with these cards, I feel like it's just about, again, that sweet energy, like there's some positivity into the relationship, and you kind of start again to see more of that romance and partnership coming up between you and your twin flame. I think like the only thing here, like, are you worried about something? Kind of be open in communication. I feel, don't, again, like this is even if you are worried or you have like some concerns, I think that that's like the part where you might want to kind of numb out or not talk about it. Do talk about it, even if it's just something small. It's really important for you to kind of have this be, partnership with your twin flame. Yeah, good. So let's look at the last part of the month of March. March 2025. How are you ending March? Ooh, Strength reversed, Queen of Coins, the Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting energy here. So I feel like it's all about you stepping like into a new space where you don't actually feel as confident into your twin flame journey. So after you've grounded the energy like this, it's like you're kind of hitting a block where you're not as confident in yourself on the twin flame journey. Like there's like a weak spot, and we can clarify what it is about. But I think like with the Queen of Coins here and the Ace of Swords, it feels like there's just some harshness, and it seems like you maybe like an air of superiority that I feel related to your twin flame, like you feel maybe you're better than them in some way or another because you're doing something that they're not, like that's kind of like this illusion. It seems to be like a very in a way, like I want to say petty energy, because like you and your twin flame are one and in truth are partnering perfectly, but it seems like right now like there's like this perception that you're doing more for your union than your twin flame and they're weak, or you see like some weakness in them that really makes you be a bit harsh. And I think like it's a matter of like not having enough compassion either for yourself or your twin flame, because the truth is like this kind of weakness is not just them, like it's in you as well. Both of you are navigating this. It's just like currently it's being potentially manifested through one of you. So it's really important when this happens to like not fall into a trap of like, I'm better than you or whatever, like you're one. And you may be able to like feel peaceful or clear or have like in a way more mastery, so to say, for a reason. And that's like to support your twin flame and support your union moving forward. But I feel like there's like a misuse of power here that's going to happen. So let's just clarify this a bit to see what's going on here exactly. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yeah, there is a disbalance right now, like that's clear. Birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expressions. That's really interesting. And the void, stab, embrace, winter, great cosmic womb. So this really feels to me like a creative block in a way that either you and your twin flame are experiencing, and this is why like there's like a just like a gridlock feeling, like something kind of just is gonna like stop. As you can see, like there's this like open communication, and then it just kind of falls into darkness. And the reason why here I feel like it's really a partnership block and a connection block. It might be related to like some mother healing for both of you or some of you or one of you at least, right? But there is like, I feel like at the end of March, like, to be honest, I'm not getting a clear message exactly what the block is. I think like because maybe this is just the energy coming up, like the conflict kind of starting to arise, but it's gonna be probably move through a bit later on. Like it all depends on you, right? But that's kind of what I guess. So let's just see what's the message from your twin flame for this last part. You're really annoying me right now. Yeah. You have ulterior motives. I am aware and I'm not interested in that, right? You're everything I ever wanted. So like it's like an energy here of like, again, there's some like annoyances, there's some like improper intentions, I feel. And even if like you love each other a lot, and even like if you're kind of committed to each other to move forward, like there's really something starting to brew here that it's not really healthy. And I think like this is just kind of what I see so far. It might be with one of you, like the energy kind of being imbalanced in the union, or seemingly imbalanced in the union. There is like a weakness that is starting to kind of emerge in one of you that needs to be addressed and moved through. Like again, there's nothing bad really happening here. Like this is just like normal lessons for twin flames to move through together. Like I don't want you to get like bam 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 dramatic, we're gonna separate. My readings are not gonna be like that. So it's just like about like an energy, a lesson that you guys have to learn. And I see again like a little bit of like distrust in each other. I see a little bit that you're not really kind of gelling with one another, so to say. You're not really seeing yourself properly. So it's really interesting. Like I invite you to dive deeper into that to see where is this lack of trust coming between you and your twin flame, because there's like definitely some maybe past wounds and stuff coming up about this. I'm 100% sure. So it's like an opportunity for you to kind of dive deeper and heal into those stuff as well. So you can like kind of like yeah, like towards like the end here of March, there's kind of like there's kind of like something that's kind of starting to congest and brew. Like as I said, like there's not really like a resolution that I see or a clarity necessarily about it. I think it's gonna be maybe in the next month. But this is kind of like some symptoms that you will see. A bit of conflict, a bit of lack of trust, a feeling of superiority, and like a weakness and an imbalance in the relationship that will, it's gonna start to kind of become more glaring. Okay, good. So that's really it for March. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. Do leave a comment down below if you like the reading, if it resonated. Subscribe for more readings like this and to find information. And if you want a personalized reading, I do offer those, and you can check them out on our website. Good. Thank you for watching the reading, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.